two.
Okay,
Would
question
you
number
like
two.
to be famous? In what way?
So there's this quote that I heard that stuck with me. I think it was by Michael J. Fox. And he says, I've been rich and I've been famous, and rich is better.
Okay.
And on some levels, being famous sounds cool because everyone wants to be like recognized in a positive way. But I think it would actually make a lot of your life really miserable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, if you were something like, you know, those celebrities that get attacked at LAX, I'll be like, hell no. Like,
Yeah, like
end my life right now. I didn't sign up for this shit.
like you immediately can't go anywhere. Like literally cannot travel without like an entourage.
Yeah, that
And
would
like
be
an
nice.
agenda, because you have to be going from private room to private room.
And like people like pay to know what you're eating. Like
Yeah.
if you enter a restaurant and someone is like messaging you or messaging like TMZ and they're like, "Oh, yo, Sam is here, bro." You're like, "What?" Like, who would pay for that? In fucking
I would like
information?
to think that I'd be able to handle it graciously, you know? Like you know, someone comes, like you're just coming out of the bathroom and someone comes up running up to you like, "Oh my god, it's you, you know, can I get a selfie?" And you're like, you know, just do I have toilet paper on my shoe, you know, like
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to
yeah.
make sure I look presentable coming out of the shitter. Like
Yeah, exactly.
it was a porta potty. There was not even a sink in there, like you know, like
And your hands are all like, you know, messy and
Yeah.
not clean, and you're like
Like,
hugging
I
this
got
person.
that was not good. I have the flu right now. I was just vomiting, like, and you want a picture now? Jeez, like I
or
don't.
like you throw up and then you're leaving the toilet and someone's like, "Oh my god, it's you!" Next day headlines: This guy smells like shit. You know,
Yeah, he.
reports say this guy smells like shit.
I
and
just
he's
wanted a
he's
picture,
drunk.
and he didn't smile or anything. You know,
Yeah.
he was really surly and unhappy with me.
And he smelled like shit.
He smelled
I have a
horrible.
feeling that he might be an alcoholic. You're like, what? How did this happen?
And that the freaking media runs with that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know.
I mean, the question was, would you like to be famous? So you could say no.
I don't know. I mean, the problem is, like, the alternative is not awesome either, right?
Yeah, being
like,
normal.
being like, nobody will ever give a shit about what you do.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, that's also horrible. Like,
I mean, it's like once you become famous, I guess you wish you were normal.
Yeah.
And when you're normal, you kind of wish you were famous.
maybe
but
you need a
you know-
mix.
Yeah, like I mean, there's people like that, you know. Like I'm sure people don't go like taking snapshots of Elon Musk at LAX. Like
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, they might ask him something if they see and they're waiting for another person. They see him, they're like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" But they're not gonna be like selling his like, you know, People magazine doesn't buy that shit. They'd be buying like the Kardashian stuff, but not like, you know, actually. Maybe you could be famous in your
Maybe
you know,
that's
a
the
famous
secret.
programmer or
You have to
something, or
be
a science.
famous. You have to be super famous, right? So that you're not just like. So we're talking about all these inconveniences because like you're going to be trying to go through the airport and people are stopping you. Like, what if you're so famous you don't even go through the airport? You have a private jet, you know. That thing comes to your backyard landing strip, you know.
Yeah.
Where you get into a helicopter and that takes you to the airport, you know, and you
Yeah.
go from the helicopter to your private jet. I bet you that level of famous is pretty good. Because
Actually,
then you
that would
have
be,
to
like,
worry
next level.
about like kidnappings and stuff. Like, is someone going to try to like, I mean, obviously you must be worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
And, you know, maybe some cartel is going to try to kidnap your kids or something. So I guess that's not good. But at least you won't have to deal with the paparazzi.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like too much for me. Like,
You think
what
that's
I would
too
like
much?
personally would be like a middle ground. So I would definitely like to be famous. It's just like this is how my brain works, right?
Yeah.
Every time I pick up a new hobby or I get interested in something, I immediately wish I was like at the top level. Immediately, it's like, oh, I kind of like snowboarding. Oh man, okay, I gotta buy this $1,000 snowboard. And be,
Yeah.
like, you know, shown white. It's like, okay, that's not how it's gonna go at all. But my brain just goes crazy, and it's like, yeah, you know, or like, okay, I'm playing this game, and then like, oh my god, I wish I was like a professional at it. It's like, well,
The internet's pretty rough for that too, right? Because no matter what you can pick literally anything, like jumping rope with a shoe on your head, right? And there is somebody out there who has been doing nothing else but that for 10 years, and they're 12 years old, and they are amazing at it. You will never approach their ability.
yeah,
Like, it's real, but I know what you mean,
rough.
because I think the same way. I'm like, if I do something, I want to be doing it to a noteworthy degree. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
right.
if I go to write a song, I want it to be a song that like thousands and hundreds of thousands of people listen to.
right.
I don't get as much satisfaction if I just write a song for myself.
Yeah,
Like, what's the point? Who cares?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like that, right? Where
Yeah.
you kind of wish you were like like big at doing whatever it is you're doing.
Mm.
So yeah, I would definitely like to be, and I think like it's kind of like you just want to be like cool as fuck. It just comes with that.
Right.
It's like you just want to be fly as hell, and like, you know, I'm
think-
sure the attention would be a problem. Like so many people like actually caring. It's like if you open your mouth and people are like talking about it on Twitter, it's like 100,000 tweets about it. It's like, dude, what the fuck? I was just saying.
I was
like,
just having a bad day and I had to vent a little bit. Jesus, now this is a news event.
exactly. It's like, well, how did this like develop, right? So like I'm watching the NBA thing, and this Kyrie Irving, this guy graduated from Duke University, says the Earth is flat. And he might be thinking like, holy fuck! I was just like, I was just saying what I thought about it.
Uh-huh.
Now everybody's like, dude, Kyrie, what do you think about the Earth, dude? our planet's round or not? He's like, well, how did his entire career like go, came down to that? Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It
I
can
mean,
be pretty rough.
despite that, I think I'm coming back around though. I'd rather deal with random bullshit like that than be somebody completely forgotten that nobody
completely
cares about.
irrelevant.
Yeah, that doesn't make nothing. Nothing you do has an impact on the planet at all.
Man, I feel sad because that's like,
That's what most people have to do. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
like
man.
nobody. The number of people who are famous and change the world is like literally nobody compared to the population of the planet.
Yeah,
You probably have a better chance at winning the lottery.
pretty much. I mean, jeez. how
Well,
many
that's
ghosts?
depressing.
Yeah, that's one way to put that. But all right, let's move on to a more cheery question, man.
Okay.